It's not easy to start telling a story about yourself. This story will be about dreams, plans, trials, challenges to ourselves, family values, good people, and faith. First of all, faith in myself, as well as faith in a better future, and faith that everything in this life is possible. And whatever happens in life, everything is bound to be better. Every time when life gave me a chance to test myself and to change something, I used it. And every time it was very scary to take serious steps, but the support of my family, friends, and my faith in a better future did not allow me to stop. My childhood began in the Soviet Union. That was the time when all the people were equal, lived according to the same pattern. Nobody tried to change anything, because everyone lived in the comfort zone of the working class. When my home country, Ukraine, gained independence, there was a big economic crisis. Almost the whole country became poorer. When I was 6 or 7, I remember my parents conserving everything. There was even a period when they were given salaries not in money, but products such as sugar, buckwheat, pasta, and even vodka. And despite the fact that there was no money for good toys, my family spent a lot of time playing different logic games with us. I remember on the floor we played words, checkers, and did timed puzzle challenges. Also, these games were simple and not expensive. They developed our memory, logic, and thinking. I am very grateful to my parents for that time. I grew up and absolutely didn't understand who I wanted to be in the future. My parents wanted to give me an education and a good profession. Medicine or pharmacy were the best paths, and so I became a pharmacist. My first job was in a pharmacy. It was difficult and at the same time very interesting job. I really enjoyed being helpful to people. I felt like a necessary and important part of the society of my small city. Working there, I began to dream of a better and more interesting life in a big city. I was also interested in photography and wanted to become a photographer. Now, after many years, I understand that my dreams and my desire for better future began to take shape. Because thoughts are material. If we want something passionately, when sooner or later we will get it. Once, I got an opportunity to photograph a wedding. It was the wedding of my friend's sister. I remember when I printed all the photos, I had to paste all of them into an album. It was difficult. My whole family helped me. We did it in a large room on the floor. My sister laid out the photos in the order of the wedding day story. My mother glued them on tape, and my father and I then glued the photos into the album. We were a team. It was very exciting. That was my first commercial wedding album. The next great opportunity to change my life was the offer of work in a big city. And I took this chance, even though it was very scary. Everything changed. The work environment, people, and lifestyle. That was my first experience of independent life without parents, a huge test of self-organization and self-discipline. The big city gave an opportunity not only to grow in a career, but also to develop my photo hobby. I began to shoot family and portrait photo sessions. and also continued to shoot weddings. But photography was always just a hobby. I continued to build a pharmaceutical career because it brought a stable income that was necessary for me to live. Once, sitting in the park with my best friend, dreaming about the future, I told her that I would like to shoot a wedding in the United States. That was one of my great dreams. And a few months later, I got off the plane in a beautiful Colorado, where my new life began. When I arrived in the United States, I found it hard to adapt, because everything changed: profession, lifestyle, communication, language, environment, and people around. So far, I have no desire to pursue a pharmaceutical career here, because there is a chance to realize my dream, to make my favorite hobby of photography my profession. And I'm sure I can do it, because after working as a mechanic at a factory, and now as a dental technician, I understand that I can do anything. Colorado is a great state with so much wonderful nature and kind people who inspired me and helped me. I have been trying my hand at landscape photography, and now several of my panoramas decorate the walls of the houses of my friends. I've also had a few chances to photograph people, my favorite thing. I love to help them create bright and colorful memories they can keep for a lifetime. Now, I'm studying the country I live in, its language, people, and traditions. I'm so thankful for my family and my country for giving me a chance to be who I am. I continue to believe in myself and in the kindness of people. I continue to dream more and more, and I wait for when life gives me the new chances to make dreams come true.